Hello everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to quickly go over the top 5 reasons why I'm not playing Bless Online anymore. For many of you, I put out another video earlier on basically describing kind of what games I was looking forward to playing, and Bless Online was up there as well. I was extremely hyped for it, and then I finally got my chance to go ahead and play it, and then down. Just was not good at all. So here are the top 5 reasons of why I am not playing Bless Online. So let's start with the first one, and starting from number 1, and that is the ability to log in, or should I say the inability to log in. When we first got started, I was in the early access. I actually went ahead and purchased the $150 package and went into early access thinking, all right, let's go ahead, want to get into this game, start playing a lot, get ahead of the leveling curve, and found out I was not able to log in. Essentially what would happen is I would log in along with a lot of other people and get stuck at the flash page, and I would have to restart it again over and over again until, you know, luck would hold out and I would actually get through to the character selection page. So that happened, and when it would happen, I would be doing that same re-login process for an hour, and as long as, I think the longest I spent doing it was like 2.5, almost 3 hours doing it. So it was absolutely ridiculous to actually get in, and some people weren't actually able to get in. Now, I know a lot of the comments may be, well, it's an MMO. When MMOs first start off, they're always difficult to log in, and for the most part, I agree with that. That's true. The one thing that I'll say is I don't agree with the premise that all MMOs will be like that, and I have faith that a couple MMOs, or some MMOs that are released in the future, will not be like this. Now, there's many reasons why a lot of people have login issues with MMOs in the beginning of the game. One of the reasons is that a lot of developers know that there's going to be a drop-off of players from who initially come in to where that, you know, happy medium is, and their philosophy is, well, let's not load it up with servers. Let's, you know, just keep the amount of servers we expect to be in the game after, you know, 6 or 7 months, and let the process weed itself out. I completely disagree with that, and I can actually spend a whole other video talking about that, but let's just say I still don't view that as a valid excuse. Main reason, wasn't able to log in. Reason number 2, when I was able to log in, man, the optimization absolutely stunk on this game. Now, I am the type of person who always likes to keep my PC updated. So every 2 or 3 years, I'll go out and either upgrade the parts or just completely tear it down and build up another PC from scratch with probably the most premium parts that I can go ahead and get at the time. So I like to keep my PC updated, and my PC is updated right now. I think the last time that I updated was 2 years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, almost 2 years coming up at this point. And so I have a modern PC. I've got a modern video card, all that good stuff. And when I got in game, I was getting like maybe 20 FPS. And it was just absolutely insane. Like it was going down. I was getting something like 10 at sometimes, or 5. And you know, for a game, it was just really choppy. It did not look great. And for a game that's been out for this long and re-released in times, you know, it's just something I was not expecting. It's, you know, it looked great on screenshots and everything like that, but the optimization itself was horrible. I'd heard people with older PCs had better success, but, you know, that didn't do me any good. So horrible optimization was reason number 2. Reason number 3 had to do with the difficulty of the game. The game was just far too easy. I mean, you would go in and I could solo, you know, a couple of actually all of the dungeons that I had come across, and I think I had powered up to like level 40, and I just breezed through the content. It was just so easy, ridiculously easy, and I was like, well, what's the point? And the combat, you know, which is completely separate other thing, but the combat wasn't all that great either. But as far as an MMO goes, I was expecting it to be a little bit more in depth, you know, something with a little bit more oomph, and it just really did not have that. So just too easy, basically, is number 3. Number 4, lack of content. This one caught me by surprise, because this was in direct conflict with what they said would be in the game. There were things, animations, that new portions of the characters on how they fight were not in the game. And reason number 5, I had touched upon it earlier, was the horrible combat. Now the combat, I'd say I wanted to mix the combat and the UI just together. The UI was horrible, not enough in a reason itself, but the combat was just, it's just, I don't know what to say about it, but it's just not really fun. It's just not really good to come across. And I was, you know, a little bit taken aback that it wasn't as fun as I had previously thought that it was going to be and how they described. It was supposed to be a rhythmatic combat system. Now, the one solace that I hear with that is that they had not implemented the rhythmic combat system with all of the classes. It was just the barbarian. And I had played a warrior, I think it was. Yeah. But, you know, it wasn't there. It was promised, and what can I say about it? So those are the 5 reasons why I'm not playing Bless Online. At the end of the day, it's just not really a good game at all. I mean, there are many other games that are out there right now that I would rather be playing that, you know, while they're not optimal, I would still rather be playing those. So unfortunately, Bless was not the game for me. So now continues the wait for Ashes of Creation, and my hope is that they continue to, or that they are a solid, you know, game and release. That's pretty much it, guys. All right. Thank you guys. Take care of yourselves, and you guys have a great day.